Okay, my name is Don, and I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ. In recovery for anger, codependency, unforgiveness, and the fear of confrontation. My journey started a little over 10 years ago when I came to Colorado. I came here to get away from a methamphetamine addiction. I came to the Denver Rescue Mission, and I joined their New Life program. I come from a family of probably a normal family of everybody else's, one that has hurts, habits, and hang-ups. My mom, unfortunately, she loved to enable, and my dad was a chronic alcoholic. When they did divorce, having to be with two different parents in two different locations was really hard on me. One of the hard things that happened to me while I was a child was I was molested by a family friend. That really confused me when it came to relationships, my sexuality, just how to love somebody. And that led into my drug addictions, fallen relationships, which I had numerous of. I have 3 children from 3 different women, but just recently I've been reconnected with 2 of them, and that catches me up to where we were here at the Denver Rescue Mission. I met a woman while I was in the program. We got married. I became a stepdad, and thought that I was well. Thought that I can cope with life. But come to find out that I had a lot of anger. I didn't deal good with the everyday life of a child. And that caused a lot of problems between me and my wife. And after approximately 6 years of arguing, fighting, and not getting along, my wife had had enough of me and told me to move out. Here I was, a graduate of the Denver Rescue Mission New Life program, celebrating life of free from methamphetamines. I had nowhere to go. Came back to the Denver Rescue Mission. They have a program called STAR, which is a transitional housing program. I joined the program, and I was already working for the mission too at that time, so it was kind of tough working for the mission and being in one of their programs. I actually kind of felt like a failure. When I heard that there was a new program that they're going to start up, it was called Celebrate Recovery. Honestly, I didn't want to go. But one of the things that stopped me from not going was the fact that a couple weeks prior to that, I had been in tears, on my knees, asking God, what's next? So I told them that I would go, so I went. And then the men got up and gave their testimonies. And there was really something strange. There was an eerie, quiet silence after each man gave his testimony. And I heard the Lord speak to me, telling me this is what I'd asked for. What was next? I learned that these words that we were studying, like denial, sponsor, or forgiveness, but there was value to it, and it was biblically sound. While we were in the step study, I was able to lead a table at the downtown shelter, where we were able to touch guys that just came into the Denver Rescue Mission program and lead them through their hurts, habits, and hang-ups. Graduation was awesome. I've been able to graduate from a program. I've actually participated in two Celebrate Recovery Open meetings. There's another one that he was leading me to, which is the one I'm in leadership right now. God has really grown me, and me and my wife are back together. We're working together on our hurts, habits, and hang-ups. It's a process, like anything else, but Celebrate Recovery has given me a solid foundation to be able to take these tools out and look at them. I thank Him for Celebrate Recovery because it gives me hope every day. I have those problems, and it's okay. And it's okay to talk about them. It's okay to come to somebody. It's okay to have an accountability partner. That is just an amazing thing to think that God has taken a man who did methamphetamine for 25 years, stole cars, broke into houses, cheated everybody, and turned him around and have him in a leadership position. I'm very, very blessed and honored to be in that position. Celebrate Recovery will always be a part of my life until I go home, or until Jesus comes, one or the other.